Right.
Where are you, Dee? What did you remember?
He was killed. In the Silver Bird room.
Dee, what happened in the Silver Bird room? I need to find Dee.
Actually, quickest way. The quick.
Good, huh?
Wait. That only opens one way. Okay, then quickest way is this.
Come to think of it.
Oh, wait. There is the second back door, right? I didn't even realize there's a way down here. I didn't notice that last time. Interesting. I noticed that last time because I came down the stairs. Is the Silver Bird door, though?
This must be the Silver Bird room.
The one Dee was afraid of.
Won't open. Must be locked.
Dee? Are you in there? Call out if you can hear me.
Guess not. But I really thought he would be. Maybe I can peek through the keyhole.
I knew it. He is in there. Dee! It's me! Dee!
The little faces when like it's showing who's talking because they're off screen are really cute. I do enjoy this.
Why won't he just talk to me? Something must have happened. What should I do? Maybe he remembered something really traumatic. I need to get in there. But how can I get the door open? Where could the key be?
You could be in any of these rooms. The scales, we've done all this. Ooh, do I get to do the baseball thing? Yeah. Alright, wait, I don't remember this Casey last time. Open it. It.
Come to think of it. But... Thomas. Come to think of it. Huh?
Hmm. I was wondering if it's gonna be like in the pen or something. Probably be downstairs. Unless if it's like, if it's in the other wing, that's gonna be annoying. It'll take me a while before I get there to check.
Nuh-uh.
Right?
Hmm.
I wish there was a better like clue here. Because I don't feel like I really got a clue other than, oh, they were murdered in here.
Hmm?
It's a turkey birthday cake. Maybe if I interacted with the door again, it would have given me a clue. Maybe it's here somewhere.
Come to think... Dad? Hmm?
There's a bird on the plate.
Huh?
Here it feels like there's almost no puzzling.
Come to think... Oh!
Yeah, we've got that unlocked now. Here's something on the east wing.
Here. Come to think of it...
Or
cute teddy bear.
A cutscene. I'm onto something.
Suddenly, I remembered that night. The one from my dreams. That night, on the table, there was a cake with candles and a bear with a red ribbon.
Here you go, Ashley. This is a present from Daddy.
Yeah, that's what Mom said. But Dad wasn't there. Where was he that night?
Okay, so that was not the help. I'm just looking through every room at this point.
Um...
Alright, doesn't look like there's anything here I missed. I probably should have interacted with that door again. Guess maybe we play the song again to get his attention or something.
What? Huh. Nuh-uh. Hmm.
Hmm. Hmm.
What did Dee say about Wells? Oh, yeah! That part in Wells's journal! He wrote about the Silver Bird Room.
Oh, I knew we'd find it eventually.
Guess it's time to get searching.
Pretty sure. That's the. Not the journal. Journal is in here.
Wells.
I'm learning to. Yeah, I. What have I done if I hadn't written that letter and called them down? Blueprints in my drawer. I hope they're found.
Wells.
Okay, there wasn't really much about the silver. A bit confused. Like, oh yeah.
Wells.
Here's the blueprints and I can look at. Let me pull up the map again. Hmm.
Oh yeah.
Ah. Yeah. That doesn't seem helpful at all. Clues it's giving me aren't good clues. I'm not gonna lie. They're very obtuse. Where's his thing that he talked about? And then you go and you read it and it says absolutely nothing about it.
D. Oh yeah.
Hmm. Let's try interact with the door again. Hey Rushmore, welcome back. We are indeed back. I'm very lost right now. Game's clues have been very unhelpful. I'm hoping I'll get another one for trying to interact with the door again. Okay, I was in that room, I interacted with everything, but sure. Did I need to go to the butler's room and reread the message that says absolutely nothing useful before it'd let me interact in with the right thing in there? Bit confused. Yeah, I went through here. I interacted with everything I could find. What? Okay, now we're like, oh, we're looking in the books now. None of that was a thing before. Still not a... Tried using the lighter. Can't be used. Look at the granny picture. Looking for the other puzzle. I don't know what it wants out of this. None of the interactions do anything. Rather confused. The clues are just go here, and then you go here, and then there's nothing here. Like, the point. I don't understand. It just says, hey, there's another room like this. There's another room like this. And then you come here and there's nothing. I don't. I'm very confused. Mm.
Huh.
So he writes that the one who owns the silver room comes here staring at his portrait. So it's like, okay, my best guess is something to do with the portrait. Also tried to interact with everything in here, not found.
D. This is.
If I could interact with this chair, it almost makes sense because it's like the one that was at the beginning with the key. Yeah, I don't know. There's like literally nothing. So, nothing. All the clues tell me to go back here. Super helpful.
Darn it.
Or, I just had a thought. It's gonna feel really silly if I ain't wrong this whole.
Come to think.
Go through. What if it's just that the same key works for both doors? It'd be really stupid. If that's all it. What if that was the answer the whole time and it's that simple?
No good. No good, huh?
Yeah, okay, so it's not the golden bird. Take another look at what I'm carrying. Okay, so
Hmm? 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 Hmm?
Okay, so it seems like it's not an actual key. Can't even turn. This one rotates. Implying that I have it already, but yeah, this one doesn't let me rotate. I've been here for half an hour, unable to figure out this damn.
Huh?
What else do I even have to look at? Nothing.
Huh? This is...
Silver Bird Room is probably still in there. But everyone open. I have this road key. Do I have to go back to the fountain again and look for a second key in there, or like? Where even is? Oh, it's gonna be in the center room. Okay, if it's the fountain, I'm gonna be pissed. Because they're talking about throwing the throat key. Yeah, I have. Well, since they both have keys named throat key.
Nuh-uh.
Saying that for fountain, right there.
Huh.
Our dad's now unlocked. Yay! And there's the goddamn fountains. Oh,
Whoa, this garden's seriously awesome. Look at all these flowers. Has Dad been taking care of these or something? Nah, no way. He's too into his lab to take care of flowers. Nah. Ah. Oh, yeah. Huh? Ugh. Huh?
gotta see if there's a way to turn on.
Nah.
Huh?
Hmm.
But not like. Are we not turning the valve on? Are we not trying?
Hmm. Hmm.
How do I turn this on?
Um.
Oh, I just look at it again and it's like, oh, now we do thing.
Um. Huh.
Now, will you let me turn the pipe?
Maybe. All right. Yes. Huh?
Buttons. Guessing that's only those.
Yeah.
Frankly.
All right. Maybe. No good? Um. Ah. Um. No good?
Water pressure up.
Yeah.
Must be another switch somewhere to stop one or the other.
All right. Huh.
So these ones have handles.
All right. Ah. Ah. All right. Yeah. No good?
Here we go, here's another one. Seems like there's probably one more I have to stop somewhere. What is this one? Ah. Yeah, that's all of them stopping. This doesn't work. No good.
Come on. I did it!
I got a zodiac puzzle thing going on.
I knew that would clear up the water.
Hey, perspicaciosity.
Should be able to spot the key now, so where are you?
I'm having fun is what I'm doing. I don't know if I'd say I'm winning.
Should be able to find the key now.
Okay, I have to turn the water back off. Oh no, there it is.
Aha!
I was tricked because I had the sprout key already, but the second sprout key, just a different color. Disgusting. I want to play more games casually. I want to finish some. Keep starting them and then not finishing any of them. I've done some speed running too. I'm having fun with that again.
D.
I think I'm quitting all my other hobbies and just going back to playing video games. That's it. That's all we do now.
Oh, Ashley. Are you all right?
Except for going to the standard weeklies on Monday, at least until it dies.
I didn't know what was going on.
The moment I heard your dad's voice, I felt like I was about to remember something. Next thing I knew, I was here. It's like I was summoned.
But why?
I remembered something. I stayed in this room with Father when I visited.
Really?
Wells brought a painting in that day. And he hung it here. He said Uncle Henry painted me. It made me so happy. I couldn't stop staring at it. But then Father's mood got worse and worse, and he kept drinking too. I was so sad to see him like that. So I left. I came back a little while later, and that's when I saw it.
Thomas, why?
Father?
Father he was killed. Here, in the Silver Bird room.
Killed? You mean your father was murdered here?
Yes. That's where Father lay as he died.
So that stain on the ground. Oh.
I saw it happen. Father was on the floor, covered in blood. I remember a man standing next to him. There was such shock on his face as he looked at me. I can picture him now. It was Uncle Henry.
What?
I mean, what do you expect from an ergot main, right?
So Henry killed Thomas?
That's a joke only Perspicaciosity would get.
His own brother?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Dee. Why would he? How could he kill his own family? My mom was killed in the same way. Someone shot her. So I guess that's another thing you and I have in common. Dee?
Yeah.
Is game audio low? Now it's louder. I mean, it's also a very quiet moment.
Ashley?
Yeah, it's a lot louder.
Thank you for finding me. Now let's go
I like
find
this
Jessica.
track in the background. It's very quiet, very subtle, but you got this little bit of a drum kick
Okay.
going. It's eye over. Alright. Look around here quickly, because... Hey, look, a key. Good thing I looked around here.
Dee.
Wine cellar.
Dee. This is... Hmm? Hmm? This looks like it's seen some use.
That was Father's. He used to carry it with him in a big case.
There's a paper stuck in there. Wonder what's written on it.
He was murdered.
This looks like Lawrence's will.
And then they
Seems
typed
like
up
a pretty important document.
a fake will.
Why was it left stuck in Thomas's typewriter like this?
As they framed his death as a suicide. And that's why Dee died too, because he saw it, so Thomas then had to kill him to, like,
This is...
make it sick. There you go. I can logic it real hard. Ah, the blood stains are even still here. You'd think they'd be darker by now.
This is...
Father.
Been like 50 years.
Hmm.
I should check all those ones I picked up and haven't read yet. Hey, that looks about... Memory, like, yeah, look at... Found 4, 5, 6... Living in this mansion has been like living in a time capsule. Each room is untouched by time, and as I use these rooms in my day-to-day life, I find myself developing an interest in antique furniture. When I gaze upon the elaborate decor, when I feel the fine materials used in their construction, materials that have withstood the test of time, I think I must be feeling the same sense of elegance and high living once enjoyed by the Edward family. I'll sometimes catch myself wandering from room to room just to admire the furniture. One might even say I'm becoming an enthusiast. Yet I found it difficult to enjoy the child's room on the east side of the second floor. Looking at the dusty teddy bear or that small desk, my thoughts rush back to Ashley and how I left her behind 11 years ago. Oh, Ashley, I want to see you just one more time. I have to imagine you don't even remember my face. You were just 3 years old at the time. Oh, that's some foreshadowing there. That's anyone who didn't actually read this missed out. I want to finish another, and then see with my own eyes how you've grown. I feel as though I've been stuck in time myself, and only you can bring me back. When I think of one day reuniting with Ashley, I sometimes find myself wondering what sort of father I should be. And in those moments, my thoughts immediately go to my own father, who died when I was 18. He worked as an importer, a line of business that took him all over the world. His sole focus in life was his work, so he was rarely home. One day, in a move that surprised us all, he took my mother on a vacation to South America. With their plane crashed into the Pacific Ocean, I never saw my parents again. At the time, I couldn't understand how my father's desire to bury himself in his work. How could he keep himself so busy that he neglects his family? And then one day he was gone. But looking back, I've become exactly like him. If my father were still alive, what would he say to me? To see me with my head so buried in my research, what would he think of me? It'd be impossible for me to live on this island, let alone carry out my research, without Bill's support. Since I'm ostensibly dead to the world, he regularly visits from the mainland to deliver goods critical to my survival, such as coffee. It's crucial to my ability to unwind. However, the instant coffee Bill provides is not to my taste. I believe coffee must be brewed from freshly ground beans. I pressed him to get me some whole beans, and several weeks later my wish was granted. He presented to me a single bag. Needless to say, I headed straight for the kitchen and began preparations for brewing the perfect cup. But there's not a single coffee grinder in the whole mansion. And so I now realize the error of my ways. My father was not requesting a coffee grinder along with the whole beans. As I sat, sipping my instant coffee, it occurred to me. There's no shortage of tea sets, teapots, and the like decorate countless shelves in this mansion. Much like Sayoko, the people who lived here must have been fans of black tea. My late wife was practically obsessed with it herself. She chose not only her tea leaves and cup, but also the temperature of the water based on her mood of the day. Suppose we all have our preferences, and I'm sure that was also the case with the individual members of the Edward family. Living on this island presents many challenges, not the least of which is keeping myself fed. I didn't used to be a picky eater, but oh how that has changed. After years of subsisting on nothing but canned food and emergency rations, I've grown so tired of the same flavors day after day. It's becoming harder and harder to choke the food down. And then, like Deus Ex Machina, I happened upon some fishing gear left in the kitchen. It looked like it had some life left in it yet, so I decided today was the day I catch my own food. But no matter how long I waited by the water, not a single bite. Nature is cruel and unforgiving in its lessons. So in the end, I carried my empty bucket back to the mansion and plated my usual canned meal of fish preserved in oil that smelled like aluminum. I can't wait for the day I can laugh about these fishing mishaps with someone else. It's such thoughts that make me long for a table piled high with a home-cooked meal shared with Sayoko and Ashley. Yes, my 3 favorite canned meals are corned beef, chili beans, and clam chowder. The chili beans have really nice spice to them. Trying something new is no simple task. This is true of anything, including another. When research isn't proceeding as I hoped, I'll pick up a book to take my mind off things. Fortunately for me, the mansion's study contains countless books from impenetrable hardback volumes to light and breezy paperback reads. I'll grab a random book from the dusty old shelves and head into the forest, where I'll flip through the pages of an old novel in the sunlight dappled through the branches of a tree. During these moments, I can forget about the research that vexes me and recharge my mind. It's these moments where I'm at my most peaceful. Most recently, I've been blazing through a detective novel by an author named David Shields. His style of prose and story development are my taste exactly. After my reading session, I'll stroll over to Pier to take in the sights of the water from the cliff. When I look out at the horizon, I think back to the living room in our house in Seattle. Happier days with Sayoko and Ashley. Days I can never have back. Anyway, perhaps I'll make a stone place under the tree on the cliff, and in doing so I can imagine I'm sitting with them at home. So David Shields, funny enough, is Dee's father. Oh, that's why we get a fan after 6 years. Thomas, an aspiring novelist, had several books published after leaving the island. Most of them were not received very well. But the detective novels he wrote under the pen name David Shields seemed to do fairly well. They were published in paperback, but they were far from bestsellers. More than a few of his volumes were cancelled before they were even completed. Thomas never gained notoriety as an author. I only learned of him after coming here. However, as I read one of his novels, I became captivated by his prose, and now I can say I've read nearly all of his works that can be found here in the mansion. Thomas passed away at age 36 after completing a long-form autobiography. I can't help but wonder what sort of adventures the detective Kyle Hyde would have gone up to had Thomas lived longer. Alright, there's 3 more of those memories. And now we go to the cellar, where I'm sure we'll find,
Help!
Oh, we can hear it calling for help even.
What's wrong?
I thought I heard a voice.
Really? Was it my dad?
No, it was a woman's voice.
Wait a sec. Where was the voice coming from?
It came
Below.
from below us.
Good thing I found the key already. Whee!
It's definitely coming from here.
Is anyone there? Please, someone.
Is that... Now what? It won't open. There must be a key to it somewhere.
I have the key already. Just use the key we already have.
Jessica! Jessica!
She was just calling for help a second ago. Why is she now passed out? Alright. That's that chapter complete. I'm gonna quickly be right back. I gotta go to washroom. Alright, I'm back. And we will continue. Chapter 5. I got crackers.
Jessica!
Ashley,
Are you okay?
I think so. But I'm dizzy. Everything is foggy.
I'm so sorry I let you go alone. It was selfish. This is all my fault.
Didn't she make us stay so she could go alone? Wait, I'm confused.
Are you hurt?
No, I'm okay. I'm so glad you're safe.
Handcuffs? No good.
Thanks.
I found them outside. I was so worried about you.
Everything suddenly went dark. I must have been knocked out. When I came to, I was handcuffed to this beam.
That's horrible. Who would do something like that?
Bill.
Bill did this?
You know about him?
Dad told me.
You met your father?
Yeah. He told me a little.
He was my assistant and is absolutely brilliant. But he betrayed me. He tried to steal the research we did on this island.
Bill tried to steal another?
You knew Bill too?
I did. He used to work with Richard. I never expected him to turn up here. I ran into him right after I left you. He said that he'd take me to Richard. I shouldn't have trusted him. He knocked me out somehow once we got to the mansion.
I had no idea. But wait. Dad said he caught Bill.
Regardless, I'm so glad you finally met Richard.
Yeah. I found him. I asked him about another. And about Mom.
He told you what happened?
Yeah. We talked about it. So that's my dad, huh?
What do you mean? Where is he?
I was with him earlier. But he went off to do something else.
Do something else? He left you alone?
Yeah, a bit
Yeah.
of a shitty thing
He
to
said
do.
he had to go start another. Jessica, about Dad, he definitely cares way more about his research than us.
That's not...
He said so. He told me he has to finish another. For Mom.
Richard said that. Really?
Yeah. Did you know about another?
Not really. Your father mentioned it a few times.
That seems like a change.
Something about using it to save people from painful memories.
I thought I remember in the original you find a photo of the full, like, development
Yeah,
team or
He
whatever.
told
And
me that too. He said Bill
was
stole
part
the
of it.
keys he needs to start it. So, we split up. I went looking for the keys while he looked for you. But he clearly didn't find you.
Ashley.
I found a newspaper article about what happened to Mom. It said Dad was a suspect.
You know the dream I always have? It's about the night Mom was murdered.
Oh, Ashley.
That's why, isn't it? That's why you never talked about Mom or another.
You're right.
Why was Dad a suspect?
Listen to me. Richard found Sayoko that night. And because he was at the scene of the crime, he was a suspect.
Right.
He kept telling them he was innocent, and with no other evidence, they released him. They couldn't find another lead, so the case went unsolved. The false accusations devastated Richard. I confronted him as soon as he was released from custody. I asked outright if he killed Sayoko. He looked me right in the eyes and answered without a hint of guilt. He said, absolutely not.
He told me that too. That he didn't kill her. But
What is it?
he didn't look me in the eyes. It's hard to trust someone who acts like that.
Oh, sweetheart.
I'm just over all this. He isn't my dad. Can't we both just leave here together?
Well, you can
I'll
find the
get these
handcuff
cuffs off
keys.
you as soon as I can. There's gotta be something I can use around here.
Ashley, wait. Please, give Richard one more chance. He can help.
Why should I?
At the very least, he can get me out of these handcuffs.
But what about you? I can't leave you here. I just found you.
I'll be fine. Now go.
No, I don't trust.
I do. Please, Ashley. Believe in him. He's my older
Believe in
brother.
the me that believes in him.
And your father. Okay?
But I. Okay.
And once we get out of here, we'll go home. The three of us.
Yeah. You'll be safe here, right? I'll be right back with Dad.
Yes, I'll be fine. Sayoko, protect her. Please.
I'm so glad you found Jessica.
Me too, but I don't think she could see you.
She's an adult. I'm used to it by now.
I guess.
More importantly, we can't.
Is that
let
how
her
it
guard
works?
down.
Did we ever like figure
You're
that
right.
out? That's how it works and not because we fucked around with
I
the
can't
graves?
believe Bill did that to Jessica. But I'll worry about it later. We need to find my dad. Where could he have gone? I think he was heading toward the courtyard.
Can I go back in there and look around and see if there's anything in there? I would like to see.
Maybe.
Yeah, the dark in here. Okay, there might be one of those origami cranes in here, but I don't. Maybe not. The courtyard then, which I opened.
no good. It's locked.
Ashley, look. There's a ladder on the other side of the door.
You're right. Where do you think it leads?
That's the door to my great-grandfather's room.
Alright, there's another way in. Where do we get the key? Let me across here now. If I remember right, the other side's locked. Yeah.
All right.
Door unlocked.
How can we open it?
Oh,
This
wait, I think I know
design.
how. Aha!
The other room's doors had one bird, but this one has two.
Yeah. Two birds holding a silver and gold
So this
clover in
puzzle
their
is
beaks.
actually in
Maybe
the
the
original
key to this
game.
room is...
You do it. Wait. You can now combine items. I mean, that just tells you what to do, that you can suddenly use it right here, but yeah. Combine the two.
Yes!
It was neat on the DS because you actually had to like rotate them to make them fit and stuff.
Yes!
You'd use the stylus for that.
Whoa, check out the view. Where's the ladder? Shouldn't it lead to this room? What's wrong, Dee?
This is my great-grandfather, Uncle Henry, and my father.
Grandfather, do you know who I am?
I remember. My father brought me here. My great-grandfather was asleep in the bed. He was sleeping so peacefully. But as we got closer, he opened his eyes and looked at us. He smiled, but it was sad. Father took his hand and squeezed it. He was crying. That was the first time I ever saw him cry.
Oh, Dee.
We have to track down your dad.
Yeah. Where's the ladder we can take back down?
Need 2 more to go. Lawrence had one child, a son named Leonard. Lawrence tried to establish him as a successor. Whether due to a difference in value or something else entirely, Leonard refused to take over the family business. Instead, he chose to leave home and pursue a career as a musician. There was no word on Leonard's whereabouts for a long time. Then one day, he sent his father a letter telling him that he married a woman he met in a bar. Lawrence resented the fact he had not approved of the marriage, so he refused to see his son. They lost touch again after this. Several years passed, and Lawrence received another letter from Leonard. He had 2 sons by then, Henry and Thomas. Although Lawrence finally agreed to see his son, it was too late. Leonard became sick during an epidemic and passed away at age 30. Thought occurred to me as I learned of these two and how they couldn't connect with one another. In order for a child to understand the motivations of a parent who loses themselves in their work, it may be necessary for the child to grow up and become a parent themselves. I wonder if my father thought about Jessica and me as he worked, the same way Ashley occupies my thoughts as I continue my work on another. I can see this moves. Like, you can see there's a trapdoor here. Something here. May 1948. I feel my time drawing near. I've decided to record my thoughts while I'm still able to grasp a pen. Today I recall a day from 32 years ago, the day I first held Henry and Thomas in my arms. It was also the day I received a letter of reconciliation from my son Leonard. He left home after rejecting the life I desired for him. The 2 young children, Henry and Thomas, appeared while I was caught in a maelstrom of grief and regret. I had just been informed of Leonard's sudden death, yet I will never forget the innocent smiles they wore that day. I resolved then and there to raise Henry and Thomas myself. I loved them more than I had loved anyone before. I wish only for their lives to be filled with joy and fulfilling that which became my sole purpose. Henry and Thomas were like a pair of birds who delivered joy to my life. My wish was heard, both boys growing up healthy and with love for one another. Before long they sought to fulfill wishes of their own, each choosing a path that drew them from the nest. Henry wished to be an artist, Thomas a novelist. I found myself alone in this mansion, yet still wishing for nothing but their happiness. However, as the 2 began their journeys down their respective paths, my wish was completely and utterly crushed by upheavals of the time. He's really into the bird metaphor, like really hardcore. The world was cast into war, and the 2 were sent to its bitter battlefield. To add insult to injury, this was also when the gold mine withered to nothing. No longer able to support even me alone, powerless, I prayed for the war to end, and for the safe return of my beloved Henry and Thomas. When news of the war's end finally came, and the boys returned to me, they were different. My 2 birds had been hurt. It was as if their wings had been clipped. Henry had lost his right arm, so could no longer hold a paintbrush, and Thomas had lost his heart, and with it his ability to trust. I held the tired, wounded pair in my arms, and I cried. I was reminded of the 32 years prior, when I held them for the first time. I prayed that the scars on their bodies and hearts might heal as soon as possible, but now I wonder if my actions from that point on were right. I once again find myself navigating sorrow and regret, just as I did when Leonard passed. Only now there are no innocent faces to be found, no birds to ease these feelings.
This is.
Great-grandfather.
Huh.
Henry is, and then Henry's death said Thomas. Very interesting, they just had one child, not even to split it. So this one's actually signed together.
But that means.
Okay.
Huh?
See, now he's starting to think of his suicide. He's like, my father must have written that himself. No, he did not. Me.
Huh? Wow.
Oh,
This is it.
I need to take a picture, but I know exactly what this is. Destroyer. I think I might need something to make it work. But that's in the pond. No, I don't want to look at the round. I'm trying to look at this other drawer. Okay, I need to take a picture of how it's set in the... I should have at the time. I was like, oh, this is a puzzle, and then I didn't. If I just lean out over the edge. Actually, I have to go down, or can I from here? Oh, cool, I can kind of see. Oh, but I can't with the picture. The bow is between them. Okay, that's all I need to know, is the bow is between them. Says I need to find the mechanism, right?
Wait, wait! Wow.
Ashley. Hey. By the way,
D.
We have to find the tape, or...
hey. Oh.
My beloved father, I ask that you find in yourself to forgive me for turning my back on the life you had hoped for me in choosing the life of a musician. I left home without so much as a word to you, and was confronted with the cruelties of the world. However, I'm happy that I chose this path for myself. I married and became the father of 2 children, and now I hope there will be a day when I can return home and speak with you. Leonard Edward.
Yeah.
Wait, wait!
Oh! The Zoetrope, yeah, this was in the original. You had to, like, spin it by hand. With the stylus. You had to go find the bits here, but this looks like we see them here already. I see this is... I don't know, I feel like we already know what the... that's related to that, so I don't feel like I need to move that.
Hey.
D.
I want to be a filmmaker, musician, author, painter, filmmaker. Could have had the whole family make a movie together. Well. Projector, I think, also had a puzzle. These seem like just throwbacks to other puzzles to prove. Oh, no, I can. Oh. Wait. Crap. I don't think I wanted to rotate those.
All right.
I looked over the edge and all I could see was that we wanted one right beside the arrow, and then it's just brute force.
Hey. Whew. Yes!
Oh.
Yeah. Dad.
Where are we? Did Dad really come through here? It's so dark. I can't even tell what this room is supposed to be. We can't search it until we turn the lights on.
How about...
Hmm? Oh, you're right. It must be coming from a lamp, but where is it coming from to make it so round?
Check the shade.
It looks like someone made this hole on purpose.
Hey,
Press in the brick.
Ashley.
Got it. Wow. What was that?
That was the secret tunnel.
Oh. Look.
The floor opened up.
Secret tunnel through the mountain. There's a bird in here.
Hmm.
I don't see a bird laying around. Guess not. I probably could have looked at these articles if I'd done it before opening this. I maybe can't. Like one spot where it looks at the Campbell home. There we go. Let's try. Minute. Down we go.
Dee, you okay?
I've been here before.
Does that mean you know what's past here?
I can't remember.
I'm sure this will be the end of this
Did Dad
chapter.
go down these steps? This place gives me the creeps.
It's okay. I'm right here with you.
Right. Got it. Thanks, Dee.
Hey, look, I was right. Not sure how many chapters there are.
This must be Dad's lab.
Although, based on getting into the lab, 2 or 3 probably.
But where's Dad?
The game actually kind of feels shorter than the original in some aspects.
Ashley, what is all this?
Feels like there's
I don't
less
know. My dad's stuff, I guess.
puzzles.
Ugh,
Definitely less backtracking for
matter?
puzzles.
I'm just getting so frustrated. Where's Dad already? We looked all over the place. Whatever. Forget it. Let's just find something to get those cuffs off Jessica ourselves. And then the 2 of us will get off this island.
Buddy, you're being left behind.
What?
What did you say?
When?
Just now. You said you're going to leave without even seeing your dad again.
Well, I mean,
You told Jessica you'd find him, that you'd give him a chance.
It's not that easy, Dee. I'm scared. I'm scared to meet him, to talk to him about Mom.
It'll be okay.
We haven't even ran into
Even though facing the
Bill
truth can be hard, in the end,
trapped in a closet
it's
anywhere yet.
always for the best.
Dad? Dad! Can you hear me?
Which I assume happens here then. And as soon as
What
I
was
said that,
It came from the other side of the door.
Is someone in there?
yeah, here's the photo that shows Emil.
Huh? Huh? What's this?
There has to be. I definitely do feel like the puzzles are a lot simpler
Uh-uh.
in this game. I get they don't want to use the exact same ones.
This
They like
is.
trying to make it so you're not just playing the exact same game. Maybe there isn't one in here.
That voice.
Someone's in there.
Hello? Are you there? Please, answer me. If I could just hear your voice. Are you my Ashley? Is it you? Say something.
Who is that? Who are you? How do you know my name?
It is you. I knew it. Ashley, it really is you.
I asked you a question. Who are you?
My name is Richard. I'm Richard Robbins. I'm your father. I've missed you so much. Please, I just want to hear your voice again.
What are you thinking?
I just need to figure out what's really going on. So I'm gonna open this door. I don't see a way to open it. Nope. No good. Hey! Why won't this door open?
Oh, it's an automatic door.
I had figured that much out, but thanks. I can't figure out how to open it. Is it locked?
not exactly.
What do you mean?
The door isn't receiving any power. I'm telling you the truth. It can't open like this. Ashley, please trust me. I'll explain once we get the door open. We need to restore...
Okay, fine. I get it. You need me to restore power to the door.
So you'll do it?
I'll at least give it a try.
Thank you, Ashley.
Think about the way he talks. It's all like so much. Pretty sure it's. Oh, there is one. Ha! Thought you could sneak away from me. There were many researchers like Sayoko and Bill at the lab where I used to work. Whenever I hit a roadblock in my research or had trouble clarifying some hypothesis, I'd ask a fellow researcher for help or indulge in superfluous conversations. This would often knock something in my brain loose to help set me back on track. But that's not true using my current research environment. So I wrote down the 4 philosophies I used to talk about with Sayoko, and I've taken to repeating them when I need help. Don't get stuck on a single thought. Continue to develop new hypotheses. Try to refute my own hypotheses from different perspectives. Never assume something is impossible. A 1% chance of success is still a chance of success. Never lose that never give up attitude. Whenever I get stuck, I repeat those 4 philosophies to myself. They represent the passion Sayoko and I both had for research. Okay.
Maybe. Oh. Ah.
Alright, puzzle. Find screwdriver. Yeah.
Ah. Huh. What? I can't believe it.
Starting with a Phillips head screwdriver. That's mechanic behavior there.
All right. Yes! Ashley.
Security key. I do have to talk now.
Okay, so...
Did you get it open?
Yeah.
Good. Way to go. Now you've just got to figure out the switches. Some of them may be locked. You'll need keys to release them.
More keys?
Yes, security keys.
Like the orange one that was behind the cover?
Just one? The rest must have been moved. Well, that's a security key, all right, but you need 2 more. There are 3 in total, and each one is a different color.
Got it. I'll look around for them.
Can't look close.
Huh?
I thought it'd be in the pocket. Is one of the two spots. One more key. One of these colors is not like the other. Yeah, this feels.
Hmm? Ah.
Okay, this puzzle looks like there might be some. I wonder if you can plug in different colors. And obviously doesn't add up. Oh, you know what? They're in order of orange, green, blue, so they're probably orange, green, blue. It doesn't quite work. If I can. Okay, so probably. Oh, you can put them at the bottom too? Wait. How does that change things though? Makes it feel like there should be 6. Still don't quite. Oh wait, they have like a dot. This is side side. You show the 2 at the. Now blue works. This doesn't. I have to figure out which one will make the first thing go. This one goes green. That seems to be good so far. Blue here doesn't any. Aw.
Oops.
Maybe that's not the one. Unless. that. Put green at the bottom. Seems like it's not green. Maybe it's blue on the first one somewhere then. Okay, this definitely seems right because there's like multiple passing through now. Green here. Okay. This is all seeming good, so then you do it top or bottom becomes the question. Try bottom, because that does not seem. There we go. Hey, it just took a bit to find.
They're all connected.
Now the power should be back.
I don't know if there's a way to figure that out without brute forcing. That seemed easy enough to brute force, and I didn't see anything that like implied an easier way.
You're... Ashley, you've grown so much. But your eyes, they're the same. They haven't changed a bit. They're just as they were 11 years ago.
This is the man who would come to the graveyard once in a while.
Huh? Then who was...
Ashley.
The twist.
Dad! I remember. You're my dad. The first time I've seen him in 11 years, and all I can think is that he smells like chocolate. I'm glad I trusted Jessica and went looking for Dad. Jessica told me. She told me to believe in him, to hear him out.
What do you hope to accomplish?
What's wrong? Hey, Dad? I met someone here while looking for Jessica. Someone pretending to be you. He told me he's my dad. Could that have been...
Bill.
Why would he pretend to be you? Why would he lie about that? Come on, answer me.
I'm sorry, Ashley.
Sorry for what? You aren't mad at me, are you? Are you mad because I believed that Bill was you? Because I helped him look for the another keys?
Bill was after the keys?
Yeah, he asked me to help him. I used the DAS to track them all down.
Wait, Ashley. Did you?
I gave them to Bill. I solved this piano puzzle and found a key. And then I ran into Bill, who told me he was you. I showed him the DAS and
He had you look for the keys.
Yeah.
Do you know where he is right now?
He said something about booting up another, but
He has the keys and he's heading for another? Bill, what's your plan? I've got to go after him.
wait, where are you going?
Ashley, wait here, please. I'll protect another from Bill.
Eddie, there should be one more origami crane somewhere. My guess would be it'd be someone here.
Ashley. Nuh-uh. Yeah. This is... yeah. Huh? Oh, yeah.
Date blank. Oko. At last our another is complete after 11 years. Right now I'm remembering your words. Oko. If the memories that cause suffering were to disappear. Your guiding principle was to use our memory controlling technology to alleviate suffering. Hi Speedrun Sin. Welcome to the stream. And that's why I'm sure you'd forgive me, Sayoko, for using another to erase Ashley's memories of what happened that night. I sent a letter in the DAS to Ashley. I pray from the bottom of my heart that she'll come to this island. I need to speak with Bill one more time before I'm reunited with her. I'm certain Bill will understand what Sayoko and I desired for another.
Dad.
Things would have gone a lot easier if you didn't make us literally forget him. Research into another, revised edition, Richard Robbins. Adding addenda below regarding the memory control experiments that are now possible with the completion of the device implementing the another theory. 1. Memory extraction. The experiment to extract a test subject's memory data and temporarily store it within another was successful. 2. Memory replacement. The experiment of temporarily losing memories that are already present and overriding them with different memories was successful. However, the use of this feature sometimes results in the subject suffering painful headaches as well as hallucinations due to the muddying of their memories. 3. Memory restoration. Currently implementing the feature to restore memories that have been temporarily lost back to the original state with a focus on safety. Probably got Bill's memory off that test. That's why Bill is like, time to go. Where is this last memory, though? Should be down here, right? Oh no, it's in a different room. Okay. So I don't need to look for in this room. But I think I've looked at everything.
Dad.
Alright, gotta go find them.
Dad, wait! I'm coming with you.
Ashley.
Where are we going?
You'll see. Come on.
And into the very end game. This is really near the end.
It's another.
A neat new design for it.
What's that?
It's another's control panel.
There are the keys.
Bill's starting it up. So that's his plan.
What's going on?
The fruits of your research are rightfully mine, Richard.
He's transferring another's data to someone.
To who?
My guess? To no one good. He's sending the source code.
What can we do?
We'll be okay. I built in some failsafes in case something like this happened.
It stopped.
Data transfer interrupted.
I guess that
Perfect
takes care of
timing.
that.
Now you've really gone and done it, Richard.
Bill. Why you? Your plan for another is entirely antithetical to its true purpose.
Antithetical, you say?
Stop this foolishness. Another's memory control was developed to help people. People with real trauma, people who suffered in accidents or in war. You used to understand this. It's why you helped create it in the first place.
Oh, Richard. I am sick and tired of your Saint Richard holier-than-thou act.
Bill.
You just don't grasp another's full potential.
What do you mean?
You've invented a revolution. This machine rewrites memories. People the world over would pay hand over fist for such a thing.
For legal
Another
reasons.
can make us both rich beyond our wildest dreams.
No, that's not what it's for. Another is the fruit of Sayoko's research, and you would reduce it to a cash grab?
So, you know exactly how she intended another to be used, do you? What gives you the right to speak on Sayoko's behalf?
Dad?
My head feels like it's going to split.
Something the matter?
Bill, another is... It's...
My dad created another. We're not letting you have it. You're nothing but a liar.
Everyone lies, Ashley. Even your dad here.
You haven't lied to me, have you? What's the matter? Are you okay?
Ashley,
You're wrong. My dad wouldn't lie to me. He may have been gone most of my life, but he's no liar.
It's such a tragic tale, Richard, don't you think? Ask your father, Ashley. Ask him who killed your mother.
Well, based on the fact that our notes say when you have your memories overwritten, it causes splitting headaches, and the fact that we know we overwrote someone's memories, and the only two people are Bill and Richard,
Dad,
logically.
do you know who killed Mom?
Ashley, that...
What's the matter? He needs to lie down.
Is this the side effect Richard warned about? If so, it couldn't have come at a better time.
Bill! What did you do to my dad? You need to help him!
I could help him, but on one condition.
What?
Use another on Richard.
To do what?
Memories are rushing to the surface. It's overwhelming his mind. You can stop his pain by taking control of his memories.
Oh. Okay. Dad!
This were the last. Oh.
Well done, Ashley.
Okay, I've set the DAS and started.
Access his memories from 1994.
Looks like that's a very specific time. I can just delete the memory without playing it. That's kind of funny. His graphic designs are pretty good.
What? What we saw just now? A memory of Dad's from 1994? That's when.
Ashley, that is the truth.
What's happening to my
What a
dad?
villain.
You said you'd help him!
He'll wake up soon, if he's lucky. That'll be all then.
Wait! Dad!
Why do her eyes look weird to me here? Like, it looks like one's partially closed more than the other.
Dad?
It's just the angle it's at because... Oh, it looks weird.
What happened? Ashley, tell me what happened.
Bill said that if I wanted to help you, I needed to boot up another. And that I needed to look at your memories of the night Mom died.
What?
Did you kill Mom?
No,
Dad?
I would never hurt Sayoko. It simply isn't possible.
Dad!
The data transfer has started. It looks like another security systems were bypassed. Did he use another to... Ashley, I need you to do something for me. Look at my memories again. I suspect that Bill has altered them.
What?
Use another to play back my deepest memories. You should be able to do that with the DAS.
Okay, but how?
I equipped another with a few bonus features. They're accessible only by using the DAS. I never told Bill about them. They were designed to protect another from those who would use it for harm.
These features in the DAS can protect another?
That's right. And I only trusted one person to keep the DAS safe. You, Ashley. And you alone.
Dad.
Use that to play back my true memories in another. This is the truth. What really happened the night Sayoko died.
What the? What the?
Seems like I'm supposed to combine it with something.
Dad!
Ashley?
You're the key. Is there a photo of me somewhere? Oh, that's a different birthday card.
What the?
Do I go into it? Oh, there we go. I'm so smart. Turn the camera on myself, take a photo, scan myself. Oh, I wonder if I could have done that from the get-go. And then be like, what the heck's this?
Alright.
I'm home! Sayoko!
Dad? Dad, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. When I came home, your mom was... She was already...
I know, Dad. I saw it in another.
Welcome to trauma
What
time.
really happened the night Mom died.
We just watched our mom die a bunch of
Mom was
times.
shot protecting me
Son's
and
memories.
another. You came home to find her like that. The last thing she said, as you held her in your arms, was to keep me safe. It's okay now, Dad. We know the truth. You didn't kill her.
Ashley.
Dad, it's okay. We're okay.
My memories. They're back. I feel like I finally earned the right to hug you.
Dad.
Ashley.
I'm so glad. So glad I trusted you like Jessica asked me to. But now, Bill has the research you and Mom were trying to protect. What do we do? Another could wind up in anyone's hands.
Ashley.
Richard, please. Protect the another.
Don't worry. I won't let another fall into the wrong hands.
Dad?
Can I borrow the DAS?
Oh, sure.
Bill won't get away with this. I'll keep another safe. It's just as you said, Sayoko. I should have locked it away. That should do it. This is what you wanted, right?
What? What's happening? Huh? Richard! What have you done?
Alright, this is gonna be the last chapter then, for sure, if we're going into the caves and we're done this point. Hey, Crispy. How's it going? About to finish 2 memories. Of this last chapter.
What's happening?
I have a few tricks up my sleeve too, Bill.
You destroyed another?
Yes. An emergency failsafe.
But this was all we had left of Mom's work.
It's
We have
for
the
the
DAS.
best. What happened here will never happen again.
Dad?
I'm going to handle this. You wait here.
No, I want to go with you. I don't care how dangerous it is. I can't just wait here.
Ashley... You're right. Let's go together.
Wow. Oh. Why is a vacuum? It's 9 at night. Why the fuck are we vacuuming? Oh, the
Dee,
cat must have
Thanks.
done something.
For what?
If it weren't for
Broken
you,
something or something.
I wouldn't have made it this far.
Hopefully no one else can hear that.
And I definitely couldn't have saved Dad. So, thanks. Once we talk to Bill,
Forgot it's
and
Friday
save
night. My
Jessica,
brother's not actually
I'll help you get your memories
asleep
back.
yet.
I'll be right here by your side.
Hmm.
Until
Dad's
you've
just
remembered
watching us
everything.
talk to nobody. Like, yeah,
Thank
my
you.
kid all right? It would have been funny if you had to think for a second before going down the lift, but this isn't really a comedy part.
Hey, Dad?
Ashley.
Sorry, what were you going to say?
No, you first.
Okay. You've been doing research here with Bill for a while, right?
Yes, I have.
So are you friends?
We were once.
Then how did things turn out like this?
It's a mystery to me too. That's why I want to find him. So I can ask him about all of this face to face.
Oh. What were you about to say?
I was just curious. Before we got into the elevator, I thought you said something.
I was, just talking to myself.
Don't mind me
That's
talking to a
all it
ghost.
was, huh?
Twist, he can see the ghost. He was like, I thought you were talking to the ghost. Am I the only one seeing it? I'll just pretend I'm not. This seems okay.
It's so spooky.
Yeah, watch your step. Bill should be up ahead. Hold on.
This
I'll go
part,
first and check for him.
speedrunning on 3DS was easier to do
Wait here,
holding it
okay?
upside down. Controlling movement with the stylus, so it didn't matter if you're upside down, but because the mash, you could do faster by mashing A and B and also tapping at the same time. So upside down let you mash A, B with the non-dominant hand and then tap with the dominant. You could tap faster.
Dee?
I remember now. I've come this way before.
Through this cave?
Yes. I was running away. Through the courtyard. Out to the cave.
Who were you running from?
It was...
Thomas, why? Why can't you understand?
I need that money. I'll do anything. For my son. If you won't give it over willingly, you leave me no other choice.
Stop this, Thomas!
Oh wait, it's our dad who murdered.
Daniel, what did you see?
Yes, that's right. I can see the person chasing me. It was Uncle Henry.
Wait, no, so I was right. His uncle did kill him.
I saw my father in the silver bird room, covered in blood. I was scared. So very scared. So I kept going. That's when I lost my shoe.
Bill.
Thanks for all this, Richard. How could you destroy another? It took us 11 years to complete. What were you thinking?
What's your plan? Where did you send the another data?
So, you finally figured out that I was trying to sell the data. When did it click?
When I showed you the roadmap to its completion. You started acting differently after you saw it.
And so you took it upon yourself to meddle in my affairs. You hid the another keys. You programmed a failsafe into the DAS and sent it to your daughter.
I wanted to trust you, Bill. I wanted to believe in you. I thought you understood Sayoko's and my goals.
Sayoko, again. I'm sick of you and your ideals.
Wait. Hold on. Okay, well, the vacuum's not coming through at least, so only I have to put up with this. Barely being able to hear the game.
Was that a...
Okay, so the last one should be here, right? Last memory? Yeah, it's across the bridge. Don't have to worry yet.
That was your first and last warning, Richard.
I can't believe you would betray us for some quick cash. You partnered with us for all those years, only to use another for your own selfish purposes. Tell me everything. Tell me the whole truth.
You wouldn't understand. What I've been through. What I wanted. Sayoko.
Dad!
Stay back, Ashley.
Oh, perfect timing. This will make things much more interesting.
No! Stop!
This is farewell, Ashley.
What are you hoping to accomplish?
I was hiding in the closet. I saw everything.
Wait, I can come up with some of those random people. Jessica killed. There was options like this throughout the other game, but this one only still has it here.
I remember it all. That night. Mom's murder. It was you, Bill.
Ha! I would never have guessed you'd remember with such clarity.
So, it was you?
Where else would he get the
It
memory
was.
to implant you with?
How could you? Why did you murder Sayoko?
She was a traitor.
What? A traitor to who?
You really are clueless, aren't you? Sayoko was working with us.
Who is us?
From the very start, the Another project was conducted in secret. Sayoko and I were handpicked by the lab's head to carry the project forward. You were just a researcher, a useful tool.
That's all I was to you?
We started making real progress. But then, Sayoko betrayed us. You two stole our research, hid it in your home. So, I gave Sayoko one more chance that night. I told her to return the research and return to the fold. But Sayoko, she refused me. She chose you. So, this is farewell, Ashley. It was nice having you as a daughter, short-lived as it was.
What a freak.
Stop. Stop this!
What are you?
I won't let you hurt her. Nobody else will die.
Stay back! You...
No.
Bill! Richard!
It's okay, just hang on. Bill. Why did it have to end like this?
Dad! Dad! Are you okay?
I'm okay.
You look sad.
No shit, you just found out your best friend murdered your wife.
He brought white flowers to her grave. He was just standing there, all alone. Even from a distance, I could tell how sad he looked. I couldn't bring myself to approach him.
Did you ever suspect that Bill might have been the one who shot?
No, never. It never even crossed my mind.
What are you gonna do now?
I need to figure out exactly what Bill was up to. It looked like he was sending the data from that computer.
Okay, well, the last one is across the bridge somewhere. There it is. Number 14, Genetic Memory. I found an extremely interesting article in a science magazine today. Thanks to an advancement in research in the field of genetic memory, the field Sayoko once studied, a DNA memory expansion device has been developed. It's expected to be announced soon. Genetic memory is the theory that an organism's experiences and memories are stored in its DNA. And when that DNA is transferred into another organism, the experience and memories are inherited. In short, this supports the theory that an individual's experiences and memories can be transferred to another person. What would Sayoko think if she could experience this new device? Knowing her, she would want to test it by making a backup of her own memories, so that Ashley could have a piece of her after she was gone. Only she could have done such a thing. But Sayoko is gone, so the thought must go as well. See, I wouldn't want to put my memories in my child because it would influence them. Memories are part of what makes a person, right? Your experiences and stuff. If you had other people's experiences, it would just change who you are as a person fundamentally. That's like the type of thing where it's like the whack jobs that want to make their kids like clones of themselves would do.
Okay, we should be able to
Bad.
get back
It's a
inside the
bad
mansion now.
plan.
Let's go help Jessica. Ashley, are you okay?
Yeah. It's just been a long day.
Right. Of course.
Just watch someone
You should get
die.
some rest.
Okay, but what about you?
I'm going to go get your aunt. And then we'll all go home together.
This is.
He's over here looking down sad. What's up, D?
Dee, you saved my life.
I didn't want anyone to die. Not even Bill. Enough bad things have happened on this island. It came back to me. When your dad reached his hand out for Bill, I remembered my death. That day, all those years ago, I was running from Uncle Henry and wound up here. He caught up to me.
Daniel, stop! Stop running! Your heart, it can't!
But I was so scared, so I kept running. I ran all the way to the cliff, and when I stopped at the edge...
Daniel, please! Be careful! Come here!
I remember now. The last thing I saw was a hand reaching out to me. Uncle Henry's hand.
Huh? This is.
Gracie Valley 13. I got the data. Did something go wrong? Left the room.
Huh?
What did it transfer? Broken another.
This must be Bill's notebook. There's something stuck in it. Looks like a photo. Is this Bill as a kid? So I guess this would be his mom.
Is his mom Franny?
Ashley.
Yeah, there it is.
I
His mom is
think that's
Franny. There's the
Franny.
twist.
Which must mean Bill was Franny's son.
it fucking all comes back
What did you
around.
realize?
I had a suspicion when I saw him in the drawing room.
There you go.
It was his eyes. They looked so much like Franny's.
Ashley! Jessica! You're safe.
He's probably the one who said we should use this island because he owned it, so that makes sense.
I was so worried.
It's okay. I'm here. You aren't hurt, are you? I'm so glad you're okay.
Ashley, is she okay?
She's fine. Just exhausted. She's been through a lot.
Of course.
I keep thinking about Bill. How could this have happened? He used to be optimistic, so full of hope. He never would have done something like this.
That was the Bill I knew too.
Seeing him now, for the first time in years, he was so full of anger. When did he change?
I really can't say.
Ashley, do you hurt anywhere?
Let's get her some fresh air. There's an exit this way. It leads to the coast.
This place.
It's the cove. It was in the painting by Uncle Henry.
He really was a good painter. Like, that painting does look gorgeous. If I got like hand painted painting like that, I'd put it up on my wall. I'd be happy.
Do
It'd
you
be
hear
great.
that?
Is it the boat?
Hey! Hey!
Ahoy there!
That voice.
If it isn't the young miss.
Captain!
Poppin' style.
You look like you've had quite the day.
Hey, Captain.
You weren't at the dock when I arrived, so I went looking. I was starting to worry. Glad to see you're safe.
Thanks for coming.
And I see you've met up with your dad, eh? Great.
Yeah. Well,
What's wrong? You tired?
A little, yeah.
You and me both. It's all part of growing up, one exhausting day at a time. Did I say something funny?
I wish I could tell you the whole story, Captain. Even you would be shocked.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Out of curiosity, young miss. Who's that next to you? Did you make a friend?
He can see D.
You can see D?
Whoops. Hope I didn't scare the boy off.
D?
Dee, here you are.
Good.
Ashley,
I've talked to my dad first.
You must have been pretty shocked that the captain saw you, huh?
I should talk to Dee first, then them.
Yeah. I didn't think there were any adults who could see me.
Hey Ashley,
What's up?
I've had fun spending time with you.
That was fun?
Being with you was. You helped me remember everything from my life. So thank you.
I could have been done this like an hour
this
ago if
about?
not for trying to figure out that first goddamn
I'm glad I met you, Ashley.
the silver sprout key.
What's going on?
It would have been
You're
easier to
acting
figure
weird.
out the first sprout key was named gold sprout key.
Come on, Dee.
They're just sprout key.
Touch my hand.
Ominous ghost things. They can actually touch.
Thank you, Ashley.
Maybe.
Ashley, can you see me?
Can't believe I've made friends with a ghost. What a day.
That's why it's so important that I regain my lost memories.
it's not that easy, Dee. I'm scared.
It'll be okay. Even though facing the truth can be hard, in the end, it's always for the best.
I'll be right here by your side. Until you've remembered everything.
Ashley, I'm glad that you don't have to be alone anymore.
What?
Well, now that I have my memories back, I think I can move on.
Dee,
Ashley.
Dee! Out of everyone on this island, you're the only one who really gets me.
Goodbye, Ashley.
Well, yeah, your parents are probably watching you yelling D into the night. Like what?
Father.
You finally got to pass on. Thanks for everything, Dee. So long.
Okay, now I talk to my parents.
I haven't been off this island in 11 years. I wonder how the world has changed.
It's okay to take it slow. One day at a time.
I have a lot of catching up to do. All the new research papers alone. I was only able to glean so much from the news. Catching up on the latest tech will be a lot of work too.
Are you going to keep working as a scientist once we're back?
I haven't thought about it yet. I've never done anything other than research.
Well, is there something else you want to do?
Something else I want to do. I suppose I'd like to enjoy a family meal.
The day got a bit crazy, huh? You must be tired.
Totally wiped. It wasn't too easy for you either, though, right?
That's for sure. But I'm okay. Thanks to you. Let's take it easy when we get back. It's almost your birthday. You should rest up.
The only person left to talk to is the captain.
Hey,
Yeah.
so then.
There we go. That should be the end. I feel like the puzzles are a lot less complicated.
Hey! We're shoving off!
And they like introduce a mechanic in the tutorial that never comes back, which is kind of weird.
It's time to go.
So it feels like maybe they didn't. Although maybe it'll come back in the second game. I don't know. Or maybe these are all weaker because they made the second game's
Dad,
puzzles harder,
look.
so it's like a ramp up. Not sure. The plot's still fantastic though, and the redone cutscenes are fantastic.
Wow. What a beautiful moon.
Yeah.
I am definitely glad I picked this up.
You know,
I want to speedrun it. The problem is,
I'll sometimes
the
come
current
out to this
boards
cove at
don't
night.
have
I
just
look
2
up at
memories.
that blue moon, and I think about you and Sayoko.
They have it so if you beat this and the second game, which
Dad.
makes me wonder how is there not going to be a
Did you
game
ever wonder
select
where
after?
your middle name Mizuki comes from? It's Japanese, same as your mother. It means beautiful moon.
Beautiful moon, huh?
It is funny that's beautiful
think it's
moon,
a
and
pretty
then she
name.
has white hair like the moon.
It was your mother's idea. Ashley,
What's up?
happy birthday.
Is this?
It belonged to Sayoko. I think you should have it.
Thank you. Your hands are pretty warm, huh?
Are they?
Hey, Dad? It's been a weird day. Today was a lot to take on. But I'll remember it forever.
I like this track a lot.
My day on this island. The day before my 14th birthday.
The teddy bear. Yeah, so that's 2 memories. I'd love to speedrun just 2 memories, because it's going to auto start the next game, and can you not start the next game without finishing 2 memories or loading after 2 memories? Because that's really weird design if that's the case. Because the second game wasn't immediately playable, which is weird if you're a big fan of the second game. Yeah, it looks like it's going straight in. Possibly. Unless this is foreshadowing.
Dad and I left Blood Edward Island together. 2 years have passed since then.
Yeah, so it immediately goes into accent. That's such a weird design choice.
I had just turned 14 at the time. I was so happy to get to live with Dad.
I need to see something. I don't want to start the second game yet. It's kind of annoying that it just goes straight in. We have the save, though, at the end, so we can just save and start the next. So I want to see if I go into the menu. It'll give me the option to start. There's a chance I need to beat both games for it, but... Yeah, no, that's just from beginning. Did they actually just say, hey, you have to play both games now? You could still speedrun them, where you finish that one on time when you interact at the end on the beach, and then if you go from a continue of a save from the second game, you could do, like, those runs. But it's a bit annoying that they don't make it more easy for you. Bit strange. Like, I don't understand that decision when you're making a remake of two different games, that you don't let people select them both and start and play either one, because it's two different games. It's a sequel, but that's like if you bought like the Devil May Cry HD collection and were forced to play all three through in order every time you played it. Like, it's just bizarre. That is my biggest gripe with this. Besides that, it's pretty fantastic. And we'll play the second game eventually, which I never got to play because it never came out in North America. There was an English version, but it's a European release, and it was for the Wii, which was region locked. And I wasn't smart enough to like break region locking at the time. I was a kid, so I hadn't dabbled in that yet. But so I am excited to play it for the first time in the future. But we'll not be doing that tonight. We're gonna be ending the stream here. It is 10 o'clock. Just finished 3 hours. And then I have other games I want to play too. I have to get back to Gotham Knights. As much as it was suffering, we gotta get through it. I'm probably going to be going back to that for my casual game, and then we'll keep speedrunning, doing some Homecoming. I'm enjoying all bosses as long as I don't grind it too hard, and then I want to play more Signalis. Need to do more Signalis runs. But until then, that's going to be it. And I'll catch you all later. Thanks for watching.